Salute everybody, man. Just wanted to cook, man, about Shedeur Sanders. What the Cleveland Browns are doing is a disgrace to the NFL. The owner needs to sell the team. It's a damn shame that they're not playing this kid, Shedeur Sanders. Man, they wasting a huge opportunity. The Browns are the number one defense in the NFL. Number one in yards allowed, number one in rush defense, fourth in passing defense. That's basically the best defense of football. And you got the Cleveland Browns with the 30th ranked offense in the damn NFL, and they still got Shedeur Sanders on the bench. Joe Flacco been done. He just hanging around just to get money now. He's a former Super Bowl champion. He has no motivation. Hey, he's a former Raven for crying out loud. He'll sabotage the Browns before he actually bring the Browns stability and try to win a damn chip. So, in all honesty, the Cleveland Browns ought to be ashamed of themselves. The Cleveland Browns is a disgrace to the league. It shows that the NFL still has a lot of racism in the league, that they hate the Sanders family. They really showing that they hate for Dion and how they doing Shiloh and Shedeur is really a damn shame. Shiloh, yeah, people understood the struggles and the lack of abilities that he had. I could understand with him. You got to put him in a unique situation for him to be successful as a good defensive back. But with Shedeur Sanders, man, he was one of the best quarterbacks in the country, one of the best arms in the draft, and they basically felt like he was gonna be the second quarterback chosen after Kellen Ward, and honestly, he should have been a first round pick, but unfortunately, the hate for Dion and the hate that they showing to these boys really has shown. It's really got to a point where the NFL they don't care about showing their hand. They don't care about showing that they don't give a damn about the black athlete. You seen how they did Colin Kaepernick. We seen how the NFL and the owners got together and basically just said, "Fuck it, we just gonna do you in. You want to take kneels, you want to do things we don't like. We're not gonna mess with you." Shedeur, they hated on him for us and being flashy, showing the watch celebration, and being a guy that talk his shit, being a guy that's flamboyant. A lot of people didn't want to accept that, but that's how we fell in love with prime time. That's how we fell in love with Deion Sanders because he was flashy. He was a showman. He was a guy to really just bring excitement through the shit he'll say in the comments, through the way he struts in the end zone, dances in the end zone, his celebration. That's what made prime time prime time. But you're not letting the kids have their opportunity to do the same thing. I'm really disappointed in how the NFL is handling Shedeur Sanders. I'm really disappointed how the dumbest franchise basically in NFL history since the modern era, I'm gonna say since the modern era, is doing right now. You got the 30th ranked offense in the league, but you got the number one defense in the league. You actually got some potential on the offensive side of the ball. They just don't have a fucking quarterback, but they do got the quarterback on their bench. You got Shedeur Sanders, man. Get that kid the opportunity, and you won't be disappointed. Hell, you guys may win the division. You guys actually could be the best team in the division if you guys do the right thing and play the best player that y'all have available at the quarterback position. Roll with the kid. You can't waste this opportunity when you got the best defense of football. Everybody can have the best defensive football every damn year. Y'all up there. Y'all got it. The best defense in the division. Best defense I have seen so far this year. I think if the Browns start Shedeur Sanders, I think the Cleveland Browns will make the playoffs. I think the Cleveland Browns will win the division. And hell, I guarantee you Shedeur Sanders can get you one playoff win this year if they given the opportunity. Shout out to King Speech Row. Salute to you, brother. I'm gonna give you the blueprint of how to cook a Johnny ass on Thursday. I'm gonna cook the hell out of them. But shout out to King Row for stepping in and commenting on the video. I'm gonna cook the hell out of a Johnny Thursday. But more of this topic, man, just to touch on Cleveland. If you guys listening, Browns organization, if you guys listening, or anybody that can somehow get this message to this racist ass owner that they got. Play Shedeur Sanders, and you guys will make the playoffs. Hell, you guys will probably get a playoff win. You got the number one defensive football. You got a washed up quarterback that's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna move the needle. So why not put the kid in there, man? You guys won't be disappointed. You guys will win a lot of games. You guys will bring excitement to the city of Cleveland, bring excitement in that stadium, bring excitement to football because shit, relatively honestly, football kind of been boring so far this year, to be honest. And I think a kid like Shedeur will bring some excitement, knowing that he got the number one defense behind him. Oh man, that kid should be confident. Should I feel like Shedeur should step in and do his thing? And I feel like he would be very successful this year. But unfortunately, we see the bullshit that they doing. And they gonna hold Flacco in there as long as they can because they know they do have the number one defense. So hey, we go basically the owner saying we gonna sit this nigga down as long as we can because I think our defense can win us a game. Hell, we could keep Flacco in there. But if you guys actually want to win, and you guys actually want to compete, and you guys actually want to make a strong push, Shedeur got have to be on the field. Flacco is not as athletic as he used to be. Um, he is not the quarterback he used to be for us with his arm strength. He's too slow for this era right now because the defenses are very athletic and have a lot of speed. So if you don't have the best offensive line, Flacco, and he doesn't have a lot of time. Flacco is not valuable in this NFL. So I think Cleveland just got to make the decision. Hey, we got to go and put the boy in. Shedeur, man, I hope you get it. I think you will get the opportunity because they're gonna have no damn choice. And if the fans of Cleveland step the fuck up and get on their head and let them know, hey, you got to play Shedeur, man, Cleveland got some things they can have it, man. Cleveland got an opportunity to be one of the better teams of football this year. You got the number one defense. You only allow 204 yards a game total per game. That's all they giving up. You got Shedeur Sanders on that damn sideline waiting to play. But I'm telling you guys this now as well, man. Y'all tune in the King Speech Rose platform on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Time. I'm gonna cook this guy, Goat James Kingdom. Mr. A. Johnny will get cooked. He basically feel like stats are more important than intangibles, and I'm gonna show him why intangibles will always be the number most important thing in the game of basketball and also in sports in general. Hell, you can have a 40-point triple double and still lose a game. We seen Devin Booker score 70 points in the game and lose. But it was because of certain intangibles that certain people had. Whether you hustle, whether you have awareness, whether you have composure, whether you just have straight out grit and toughness, that game probably would have been won when he scored 70. So stats is not the end all be all. But salute to y'all. I just wanted to touch on this. I feel like it's a disgrace. It's bad for the NFL as well. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. And man, let's pray for Shedeur Sanders to get on that field because the Browns actually have an opportunity to be one of the top teams in the league if they get Flacco ass and put him on the bench. Salute y'all. I'm out.